Cool Hand Podcast, something you got to deal with. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host. My name is Q. We're back. I took a little hiatus. We have another review that we're going to be covering today, but I took a little hiatus because I think I make this abundantly clear. Like, this isn't my job. This is something that's fun to me. I went on a historical run, a historical Cool Hand Podcast run of episodes. I was dropping them left and right. You know what I'm saying? Week after week, video, audio. You are getting the whole limited package. And when I say limited package of content, because I'm still a newbie, I'm still a new one at this. Like the camera I'm recording on, the production equipment that I use, all that. Hopefully my production value increases in the future because, I want to be good at this. I want to be good. I want to be all around. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't about me. We're going to talk about what we're going to talk about today. But before that, one more thing. You can help me out by subscribing on the YouTube, following me on Instagram. That's at Cool Hand Pod, all one word. At Cool Hand Pod. We'll put it up on the screen for you if you're watching on YouTube, on Anchor, Spotify, all that stuff. Holler at me, whoop whoop, all that. You follow me on Instagram, I'll probably follow you back because likely you're in the circle of people that I cover. So thanks for listening. I usually sip on a drink when I do these reviews, but I'm not. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it's a Monday. I'm not sipping nothing. I don't even have my water, but I already got started, so I'm not stopping this. And forget all that. Album review. Who are we talking about today? We have our hippity hop artist today. This is somebody who I covered in the past, or who I interviewed with. We're talking about the Teddy Bear King. King Quise. He had a album that dropped in April of 2021, which was, now King Quise is the Teddy Bear King, and that's exactly what the title of this album is called. It's called TBK, and it sounds like some gang hieroglyphics. It sounds like something about it sounds a little dangerous, but this isn't no gang type stuff or gang affiliation type hieroglyphics. Rather, it stands for the Teddy Bear King. This was released in April 2021. It's 11 tracks and 33 minutes. So like that's the perfect amount of time in this day and age in 2021, with this short attention span that people have in consuming streamable content. It's here today and gone tomorrow. So we're going to get into this record. If you haven't listened to it, go ahead and just check it out. Check it out as soon as possible, even if you have to shut this off. Maybe if you want to know what I'm talking about while we're talking about it. This album has a nice amount of features, pretty good features. I really like this, but we'll talk about it later. It's an easy listen and it's a fun listen. So let's go ahead and talk about TBK from the Teddy Bear King, King Quise. Now, let's talk about this first song. It's called You Got It, and that's featuring somebody named Kenzo Vice. So this first song, it's an upbeat track, and who is he talking about? You got it. You hear Quise on the hook saying, "Ooh, you got it, that drip all over yo." But so he's talking about a woman, a love interest. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying, "You got it." Like, a lot of these titles are self-explanatory. When you listen to Quise on the hook, when you listen to his first verse, he's just listing it like, you got it. The drip all over your body. She knows how to dress. She's a bad little vibe. This new school vernacular I'm not really used to. These days they call women vibes, I guess. I think A Tribe Called Quest or something like that, or like or Q-Tip. Didn't he have a song called like Vibrant Thing or something like that? So maybe it's just a recurring word. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in and he does his thing, and then we have this Kenzo Vice character, right? Now he comes in with this smooth, deep voice. Oh girl, you looking real good. The Southern accent sounds like it's some type of Texas accent. He sets the tone. I really liked his verse as well. They sounded good together on this track. So this first song, You Got It, really sets the tone for what we're about to get into. One thing about Quise, you're going to hear a lot of big money talk. Remember that, big money talk. Now, I didn't count every car that he has on this album. I didn't count how many watches he has. And you know what? This brings me to something else because I'm concerned. This album concerned me, and I'll get into that a little later. Um, I'm a little bit scared, and I'm a little concerned for the Teddy Bear King. But let's remember that thought, and we're going to talk about the next song, which is Move Around. And that features someone named Cam Will. Now, Cam Will is a seasoned vet, right? He's a seasoned vet in this rap. I don't even know where Cam's from. I think he's from like West Coast or something. I don't know. But this song is like a song of triumph. Now, like you're overcoming doubt and the people who want you to fail. In hip hop, they're called the haters. So you're really just, this song is a big like, yeah, I'm out here. Like you want me down, but I'm up. They say it on the hook, I'm 10 steps ahead. I'm 10 steps ahead of the people who want me to fail. So you're not gonna, like, you could try it all that you want. Look at me. I'm over here. I look like a referee. I look like a referee, what I'm wearing. But Cam on the first verse, and he's rapping in cohesion with the hook. He switches up his flow. He's rapping fast. He says something that I really like, and I think this can sum up the song pretty well. And I'm gonna say these lyrics. I have them written down. He says, "Too many rainy days. I ain't been in my bag. I just butchered your lyrics." He said something like, I'm just gonna paraphrase, "Too many rainy days, ain't been in my bag. I've been in my head thinking I ain't the same. If I know I need a hand, I go to my friends and they take the pain away." Like, I really appreciated those lyrics because it's real talk. Sometimes it's different when you're hearing something that's just real. Like if you're prone to depression or something like that, you're stuck in the crib on quarantine, or you're just dealing with an unfortunate circumstance. Rainy days, you know how that is. We all had our rainy days, and sometimes you do need a hand. Maybe you're a stubborn person like myself who doesn't like asking for help. Maybe you're somebody who doesn't like, saying what's wrong with you, saying that you're sad, admitting that you're not feeling that well, mentally, emotionally, so on and so forth. So he said, I go to my friends, whether it's, one of the homies, somebody like a OG type character in his life. And, just talking to somebody can, take the pain away. So you have Cam with the thoughtful, intimate bars. Then you have Quise come in. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. Quise. It was hard to. It's not like you're battling each other on the song, but Cam spit that heat. He spit some fire on that first verse. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna flex. Like that was nice. But Quise came in and held his own. He came in like a man, held his own, talked about how he's flexing on you haters, talking about he's in his bag. And the thing is, and like I said, the theme of the song was, you can try, but you're not gonna make me stumble. No, scratch that. You can make me stumble, you can make me fall, but I'm always gonna get up. And I like that song. It's something to work out to. You could really like exercise, whether you're doing like some weightlifting or some cardio. That's a good song. It's one of my favorites. Let's move on to the next one. I'll be real quick with this one. This next song, this third song, is called Stingy, featuring Quadilagitis and I'm in the medical field, so I'm pronouncing this person's name is Quadilagitis, like it's Dilegitis. So let's break down this person's name because I know I'm not saying it right, and if I am, cool. But Quay, like I don't think I can get that one wrong. But the beginning of his name is like you're spelling. I just think diligent, and then itis is inflammation. Like the medical term for itis is inflammation. Pretty sure, yeah. So he's inflamed with diligence. That's how I broke this person's name down. That has nothing to do with the song, but I wanted to bring that out because his name pops up a couple times on this record, on this album, and I'm gonna just mess it up. The way I said it is the way that I'm gonna repeat it later on. So Stingy featuring Quay, inflamed with diligence. Now this song's about loyalty. Very much straight and to the point. I'm stingy, you know. If you're my girl, or switch it. If that's my man, you know, for the ladies, you know, I'm not sharing you. Now, you know, although this is rap and it's like, you know, not supposed to be taken 100%. You're not supposed to like carry it all the way home with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too much. Like you don't like. It's not wrong to be stingy. Like you expect loyalty. Like you know what I'm saying. Now there's a difference between stingy and controlling, but that's a whole nother topic. That's not what we're here to talk about. It was a cool song. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Let's move to the next song. We're going to spend a little bit of time on this one. Something for Something, featuring Quinston Pug. Once again, I'm saying these names to the best of my ability. So if you happen to be hearing this or watching this, I'm not trying to violate by saying y'all's names wrong. I'm just a mortal man. So let's talk about this song. The theme of this song is like a balance in the relationship. Something for something. There's an equalizing. It's like, you know, I'll let the song speak for itself. I'm not going to break it down too much. Quise comes in. I really like Quise on this track because he had so much charisma on this joint. He comes in. I got you all in my mind. I'm gonna have fun, but it ain't no game. With the like, you could just hear it in his voice that he was really like, you know, he was really in that mood. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really feeling these bars. It's not an upbeat track. It's more chilled, relaxed, dim the lights type music. Dim the lights, like the lights are dim, and you know what I'm saying? Like he talks about what he can do for the woman in this song. You know, once again, big money talk, big money, big Bentleys, big Jags. That's what you're gonna get with Keith. So uh, once again, he's saying he's gonna take care of her materially. Like, you know, you messing with Keith, then you're messing with the best. You're messing with the best teddy bear in the market. So it was a very catchy hook. This person, Quinston Pug, he comes in, and this sums up the song, the theme of the song for me. He said, "If I give you my world, will you give me your space?" So when I think about that, like the world is a huge place. Like I don't think any of us on some Forrest Gump type stuff could like run around like the whole world. Or no, did Forrest Gump, he ran around the country? Scratch that. But you know, the world, it's like it's endless. Although the world is not endless, like there is a, you know, beginning, end, you know, points to the world. I don't know what I'm talking about. But when it comes to space, like that goes on for forever. But it seems like if I give you my all, will you give me your all? I could have said that a long time ago. I'm over here talking about points and longitude and latitude, and what's wrong with me? But the main thing that I got out of this was how charismatic Quise was. This was a song that I would think this needs to be a single. They need to shoot a music video for this. It gave me like an early 2000s vibe. You know, and I'm like, I got you all on my mind. I could just imagine the Teddy Bear King looking into the camera, or, having one of these women actors or actresses, and he's rapping to her. I was really feeling this. I was really feeling this joint. Bangs in the whip too. You could bang this in the whip. Uh, cool song, cool song. I really want to I got to give it up for this track. Like, this was very, very well executed on the Teddy Bears' behalf. Now, the next song we're going to talk about is Big Mad. Big Mad. So think about all the songs that we had up until this point. Now we have songs about these partners, significant others, and they're all in a positive light. But Big Mad is different, and we had the song with Cam Will that it's kind of like a go in song. It all flowed cohesively. But when we get to Big Mad, it's a shorter song, and it's not an interlude, but it's almost like an interlude. But this doesn't, Big Mad doesn't have anything to do with females. It don't have nothing to do with haters. This song to me is telling you, like, yeah, we talked all that girl stuff earlier, but I'm still the Teddy Bear King. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a banger. Like, it's just letting you know, like, this is what I do. Like, Big Mad, walking a party, I'm Big Mad. Like, he's really like, it's just Teddy Bear King energy. It's king energy. It's king energy. It's king energy. Like, I don't really have anything. I really, he's just here to remind you, we're talking a lot of girl stuff. We're talking a lot of all this other stuff. But don't forget that what the title of this album is, Teddy Bear King. I'm just reminding you who I am. That's what this song is about. And it's short. It's to the point. Big Mad, walking a party. Big Mad, all that other stuff. Like, it's just like an energy song. So that's Big Mad. That's Big Mad. Very short song. I think it might be less than 2 minutes. But then we change things up a little bit. Okay. We go to Golden Roses. Dim the lights again. Dim the lights, because we went from this big Teddy Bear King energy to Golden Roses. This features Devontae Washington. Wasn't that one of the names of one of them Jodeci members, Devontae? So you see where we're getting at with this. Now, there's a mysterious feature. Side note, when it comes to these features, on the hooks, they are not credited. I don't know anything about that. I didn't inquire about it, but there is this mysterious singer, and as women say today, she left no crumbs. That sounds so stupid coming out my mouth. She left no crumbs. I'm gonna say it again. I gotta pick favorites. This was the best lady. This was the best hook, like vocalist on the hook, like vocal projection. Whoever this mysterious hook singer was crazy. Like, listen to Golden Roses. But getting into the song, it's a song about, as they say on Twitter, giving flowers. They give somebody their flowers. I hate that term. I hate any term that gets popular on the internet, social media. I kind of parody it if you haven't noticed. But like, I know this originates from, they say, like, give people their flowers while they can still smell it. Cause you see what happens when, somebody dies, everybody automatically, loves them. And Jadakiss said this, dead rappers get better promotion. Jadakiss said it. They get the best promotion because so it's like, give people their flowers while they can still smell them. Show appreciation while you're still here. So you have this female singing, saying, giving golden roses. Like, that's, roses are already, a beautiful a beautiful plant, and then golden ones on top of that. So it's really an exulting song. It's a quiet song. It's smooth. It's, like I said, dim the lights type song. And when Quise's verse comes in, he's on the first verse. He's amazed. He likes everything about her. It's like you come to that realization, like, he's been dealing with this person for a little bit, and he's like, you truly are amazing. Like, you truly are amazing. He's this person, this woman infiltrated his mind, and now he's just giving it up. He's just giving it up to her, like, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you dress well, you're smart, you're gorgeous, your head's in the right place. You apply your makeup real good. You know how to walk in high heels. I'm gonna keep it going. Should I keep it going? You don't got no messed up cuticles. Should I keep it going? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? You look good in hoop earrings. Should I keep it going? He's giving it up. He's giving her flowers. You support me on some DJ Khaled stuff. You're loyal. So, and he had a couple bars in here. Like, he threw some stuff in here. Like, he said, I think about you when I'm home alone. I'm Macaulay Culkin. He's trying to, he's using some bars, some bars in here. He said something else like, it ain't no biggie. I probably just needed faith, or something along those lines. So, when you hear that, he's talking about like Biggie Smalls. It ain't no biggie. Biggie, probably just needed faith. Faith Evans, who, they were married at, back in the day. So, he got some bars in there. And then Devontae comes in on this song, and he is whipped. Like, he comes out, and this is the thing. Like, it's okay to be honest in your music. That's what makes music. So, he said, don't judge me, but I can't live without you. I can't, he's saying all this stuff, and he's giving it up. That's what the song's about. He's giving the props, and his props is, I really like you. So, he's basically doomed in his verse. It's like, man, I don't know what I would do without you. Like, you're one of the best things that ever happened to me. I'm sure I'm sure y'all out there had one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know that feeling. I'll just use myself as an example. Because I don't even say, like, when I say he's whipped, I don't mean that disrespectfully. Now, I'm a married man, right? So, like, I understand that. Like, when you develop such a close bond with someone, you can't, it's like, man, like, wow, I can't see life without you. Like, you feel that way up to marriage, but like, when you're really, like, with that person, like, together all the time, like, you come home and whoop whoop whoop, it's like, man, I don't know what life would be like. Like, I'm accustomed to being with you. I love your presence, everything. So, Devontae comes in here. I'm gonna call him my Jodeci brother. My Jodeci brother comes on, and he's singing. Then he starts rapping. Okay, well, what do you have to say, my brother, my Jodeci friend? He said, and that's the whole truth. I'm trying to walk you down the aisle. Whole Foods. Now, I just want to stop there and give this and shine some light on this bar. I've been in Whole Foods twice. But the thing about this bar is the attention is drawn to it, because it's like, I'm trying to walk you down the aisle. Whole Foods. Like, it's a punchline. If somebody can explain to me what this punch is, I will cash app you $0. I'll give you a compliment. I'll, like, probably DM you and say thank you. You know what I'm saying? But the point of me saying that is, there's some things that just stick out, and I think, as a writer, that might have been the intention. Now, I don't even know what this bar means. Like, Whole Foods is a grocery store. There's aisles. Okay, but like, what does the bar actually mean? And even me not fully understanding the bar, I love saying it. Even me not understanding the bar fully, I love saying it. I love hearing it. I love rapping it. Whole Foods. If somebody said, "What does that bar mean?" You tell me. Just sounds good. It's not bad. He's not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem saying it. Shout out to my Jodeci brother. Let's move on to the next song, Golden Roses. That's also one of my favorite songs as well, if we're keeping count. Let's go to It's Over, and that's featuring Quadilagitis, the diligent, the inflamed with diligence brother. Now the song is self-explanatory, but also this is where the album takes a shift. We had all of these songs like Golden Roses, Stingy, Something for Something, all of these songs that are speaking of relationships in a positive light. But now we're taking a whole shift of things, because we went from Golden Roses and this and that and Stingy, I don't want you with nobody else, to It's Over. So what are we doing here? Well, when you hear It's Over, in the hook, they say you went from playing hard to get to playing with my heart. So baby, it's over with this Chris Brown sounding person on the hook. Like he has like a little bit of Chris Brown in his voice. I don't know who this mysterious singer is, but he had a very good voice. But I'm not gonna go into the bars or anything like that. But this song to me represented a shift in the pace and of what we're going to be talking about later on with other songs. So it made me think about like the honeymoon phase. It's fresh, it's new, uh all that cool stuff. Then like you get to that realization, the true colors start to show in terms of a relationship. This is why we date. You want to get to know someone, to see if there's a true future with them. So once all the excitement of something being fresh and new, like if you're dating a person, you're like, oh, this is my girl, or oh, this is my man, and he's this and he's that, and she's this and she's that. And then you start to notice like a little stank attitude, or maybe or maybe like arrogance and pride, or or some things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You start to notice some very unfavorable qualities. And in this instance, they're saying you went from playing hard to get to playing with my heart. Don't play with me. I thought that was like a very powerful. These are very powerful lyrics. Like, and I love the wordplay too. Playing hard to get to playing with my heart. Like that's hard. That's hard. And at this point, like Keith in this song, he's talking about, he had to move on. Like there's more teddy bears in the sea. There's more bears in the sea. Following along with the theme of things turning sour, we have the next song called "Believe in Me," featuring Jay Chris. That's an easy one to say. Now you're dealing with someone who didn't believe in you, for whatever reason. They didn't see your full potential or whatever. Maybe it's your fault. Maybe you didn't show them the best you. But we're not hearing these bars from this perspective. Keith comes in on this first verse, and he's saying, I'm tired of you playing with me like a vinyl, or you play me like a vinyl. I tried to call you my baby, but you don't want titles. And then he's gonna come in with some science. Then he says, when you see me, just wave to me like a title. So he's dropping bars, even in his in his little breakup songs. You're going to get some bars when you're dealing with King Quise, when you're dealing with the Teddy Bear King. He's going to give you some love. He's going to give you some Bentleys and some Jags and some Wraiths and stuff like that. But you're going to get some bars, and you're going to get some bars with the Teddy Bear King. So that was cool. Like that was a cool bar. Wave to me like a title. And then the fact that he used title and title, like that worked for me. I liked it. Jay Chris comes in, like he has like a melodic type flow. She didn't get the big picture when I listened to his verse. Like there's and the thing about this song is it's real. it's real stuff. Like I really like Jay Chris's verse. Like it's real. He's saying, there's an imbalance in the relationship. When I offer my last, you're still begging for more. When he was, working hard and all that other stuff, like where was you at? Where was you at when you remember? I'm not even going. No, there's a rapper who said you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. That sums that up. Like, where were you when I was putting in this work? Where was your support? You want love, but you don't show it to me. Toxic. It means you're dealing with a damaged person, damaged goods. Let's move on to the next song, which is a breath of fresh air. Now we had some songs where we didn't feel too appreciated, right? We were breaking up. We were out of that honeymoon phase. But let's talk about My Love. That features Shayna Shane, Quadilagitis, and Justin Wyatt. So we got a jumbo pack here. And this is like an islandy Caribbean island vibe type song. Now Shayna Shane's on the hook. This one is a credited hook. I know this voice. I met her before at a like a showcase that was held by one of the homies here. You had people from all over coming and performing, and Shayna Shane was one of them people. And she came in. I remember like she did like this. She was on the mic. She was singing. Great voice, great voice, and like she did like several songs, but it was like a mix. Like she went from singing like "Thinking About You" by Frank Ocean to some other song. I just remember her jumping into Frank Ocean, and they were like, "Oh," the whole crowd was going stupid for that. So she did great on the hook, and this is another song that had a lot of charisma, and appropriately so. Like I said before, this was like an island song, upbeat. You can sway to it, you can dance to it. This is something that you can play at your graduation party, something that you can play at your wedding. The song's called My Love anyway. Keith floated on this track. He floated on this track. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. This is the type of track that you have to, for the fellas, I'm talking to the fellas right now. This is the track where you have like you're on the beach and you have your Versace button up, but it's open, and you're on a yacht, like on some P Diddy in the '90s type stuff, some Biggie Smalls, P Diddy, and this is like some real like you're out, Diddy bopping or something on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like my love, oh you sent her from above. All that, but it's like Keith said, Shorty ain't no Quavo, but I'm honcho. I just lay low, pesos what I come for. He was skating on this track. He was skating on this track. This, I loved the energy that he brought on My Love. Now, so you had some more vocals from Quay Dillagitis, and then Justin Wyatt. He came in with the vocals and finished it up. This was a cool track. This was another track that I would throw out there as like promoted as like a single or something like that uh, for the party scene. So that was a cool song. Then we get to Big Rocks, and you can see like a popular sound right now is like the Brooklyn, the New York drill sound scene, all that. And Big Rocks is one of those songs. Like you're talking about big rocks, you're talking about diamonds and stuff, and it's just like you're flexing. This is just one of those songs where it's high energy. You have the New York drill sound, so if you choose the woo walk on it, you can do that type of thing. Big Rocks. I got the bag. It ain't Ziploc. I'm icy. My wristwatch. My timepiece. She doing the dance. It ain't TikTok. Like you could really like high energy, and it's a fun track. And it's talking about big rocks. And the one thing I like, I talked about when you're dealing with the Teddy Bear King, you're dealing with bars. With everything he's talking about, he's gonna throw some bars in there. He's a rapper. This is hip hop. And when you think big rocks, He said, I got the game in a Slipknot. Now that's a rock band. Never heard a single song by Slipknot. I probably will never give them a chance either. I remember this dude in high school had a Slipknot shirt on. I said, that's not a band that I don't think I want to listen to. Don't want to judge a book by its cover, but I'll pass. So I really, you make the connection. Big Rock. It's a big rock band. She doing, my timepiece don't TikTok. She doing the dance. It ain't TikTok. So you throw things like that in. Like that's the type of stuff that really draws people in. And the thing about like a mainstream type song like that, you're not trying to like do the most complicated, complex bars. Like that's not what it's about. Like if you're trying to appeal to the masses, like you're not trying to like spit these Lupe Fiasco bars, these Black Thought bars on a track and expect people to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm really vibing with that. I'm really like you're doing something like that the people can remember." Like I was talking about bro who said the Whole Foods thing. It sticks out. You talk about the TikTok, my timepiece don't TikTok. She doing the dance, it ain't TikTok. Like it serves its purpose and it's nice, it's fun, and it flows well. And that's one of the things that you gotta respect. Still stunting on the haters. Like Keith's been stunting this entire album, mind you. Like I didn't talk about all the bars. I'm just pointing out a bar here and there. But Keith has been stunting on you haters for the past, 25 minutes at this point. So Big Rocks. Digital Pain comes in. He's I shake up the room. RIP. Like he comes in. He starts spitting fast. I couldn't keep up. I got the game in the competition. The politicians. So he came in with his fast flow. Did his thing. Young Pain. Then D ISO comes in. My name is D ISO. And this is how it sounds on the track. He has like a whisper, a whisper flow. Guess what? You didn't know. And my name is D-ISO. I just choked. Let me finish this up. And then the last song is Do What You Want to cap things off. And it seems like, it's like, Ride Off Into the Sunset type song where Keith is like, what do you want? Right now it's melodic. It's a short song. And he's just saying whatever you want. So it's like, he's moving on to somebody else and they can get whatever they want. Now, let me just. Now, Keith has been stunting and he's been saying a lot of stuff on this album. And the thing is, we don't expect the best when you're messing with the Teddy Bear King. Okay. If you're interested in the Teddy Bear King, like, I'm not up in people's romantic lives. But the thing is, I don't want the Teddy Bear King to be taken advantage of. What do I mean by that? He wants to show you. He wants to show you when you're messing with him, you're messing with the best. And he's going to do every single thing possible he can do to make you happy. Shower you with gifts, perhaps. Put some money in your bag, perhaps. Drop a rack, perhaps. But that's only for the right person. I'm concerned because I don't want the wrong people going after the Teddy Bear King. Does that make sense what I'm saying? These days, I'm going to just speak on this real quick. These days, the disgustingness that's spewed by this internet era is weak. They equate love to money. They equate love to bags and purses and cars. Nah. Overall, this was a fun listen. Like, I genuinely enjoyed listening to this album by King Quise, the Teddy Bear King. I think everything was laid out properly in terms of the sequencing of the album, how the song started off with real lovey-dovey songs about how much you want this person and what you're willing to do and so on and so forth. Then we get into more so the heartbreak of things, or the disappointment in a relationship, all the while keeping it fun and fresh with like the bangers with Cam Will. Then you have Big Mad. Then you have the Caribbean, the My Love joint, like the Island song. Let me not keep saying Caribbean. And then you top things off with the Big Rock song, and I think it was well sequenced. Great job to King Quise. I'm looking forward to what you got coming next. I joke around a lot in here, but that those are my honest thoughts. Shout out to everybody who contributed. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. Stay tuned for what's coming next. This is the Cool Hand Podcast. Something you got to deal with. Easy.